What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to get on here and talk about Fantastic Four: The First Steps, critic review, also fan reviews. There are fans who've seen the movie at the premiere that were invited, and fans that have access to see the movie alongside the critics. So I did my research and I watched a lot of reviews from critics and fans that have seen the movie. And guys, I have to tell you, it's been an overwhelming positive reaction overall. There's only been a couple negative, but I had to look on Rotten Tomatoes for that. But even on Rotten Tomatoes, it's tracking really well at 87% certified fresh, which in comparison, because one hesitance I had is because there's never been a great Fantastic or even a good Fantastic Four movie, and that's just the facts. I did my research. Not all of the Fantastic Four movies that came out prior, the one in 2015 was the lowest with a 13, no, sorry. It wasn't even 13%. It got a 9% Rotten Tomatoes. That's incredibly low. That's laughable. That's how bad Fantastic Four movies have been. And also the Fantastic Four movies that came out in the early 2000s with Jessica Alba and all that, those movies in the early 2000s got a 27 and 30% rating, which is still awful. Still laughable. So we got 19%, 37%, and 26%, something like that. That's terrible. Everybody knows there's never been a good Fantastic Four movie, and I was hesitant about this one at first because a lot of the marketing in the first half of the marketing campaign just did not look good. It didn't look great. It looked pretty good. It looked decent, but I was like, is this gonna turn the tide? But the more they started releasing these clips and featurettes, I'm like, oh, I'm more interested. And then for me, as I said before, when they released the hot toy for Galactus, you got the full detailed look, even though they hid it from the trailers, the full look. But full glimpse for the hot toy gave you an insight to what he's gonna look like and how menacing and big his presence is, and the detail. They really care about the design, the aesthetic, the look, and that's very telling, because I think the reason this is getting very popular, and from all the reviews that I've watched, says that it's not just aesthetically pleasing, it's not just great visual effects, which it is from everybody saying, and Galactus looks great and he's menacing, he's awesome. That's great to hear, because that's what got me most excited, is wanting to see what Galactus does and how he looks on screen with full glory. So that's all getting me so excited to see this film. And with all the reviews, I've watched a lot of them, and compared to when Superman came out, even though it's doing really well, it's at 83% right now, which is still pretty great. But there was, if you did your research and you dig like I did, it was very divisive. It was still very divisive. That's why you can't really fully trust Rotten Tomatoes. You just look at those sites and it gives you a general stance on where things are at, but doesn't give you a full picture. You just have to find it for yourself. And I've noticed that the Fantastic Four is getting a lot more praise than Superman. And that's me doing all the research, looking at everything, every review I could find. I looked for all the bad ones, only a few bad ones. Most of them were good to great to amazing. So that was a good indication to what we're gonna be looking at in terms of box office. Because the numbers, I think it could be insane. Especially, I think what Superman is doing good for it, because the movie is making decent money. It's reached over 400 million globally, which is great. The amount of time it's been out, which is a success, whether you like it or not. And I think that hype around it is going to make a lot of those people want to go see Fantastic Four. And also the word of mouth is going to bring more casual people And it's overall, I'm pretty certain it's gonna be a bigger weekend for sure for Fantastic Four as of now, from all my knowledge looking into it. So yeah, I'm super excited to see what they do. I want to know your thoughts and opinions. Let me know in the comment section down below. If I'm missing anything, let me know. But also, I want to just say thank you guys for staying tuned to my video. And if you want to see more, please hit that subscribe button, like, and share. You guys as always. And the next time that I post a video should be my review, and on probably Saturday. I might make another video between there, but if I do, see it. Thank you guys for watching. I can't wait to see Galactus on the big screen. He's got me the most excited. But it's also great to know from what I'm hearing and all the reviews that I watched, and they say that Fantastic Four team, which is most important. But from a lot of us, like me, I know there's a lot of people like me that sees Galactus being intriguing and being like the one we want to see the most deep down. Like, I just want to see Galactus done right. I want to see that big menacing presence, especially after seeing how great the actor's been. The interviews with, I forgot her last name, but she was in Ozark, the girl that's playing Surfer. I think that should be fun too. So, all that being said, see you guys in the next video. Chino out.